Welcome back to another video, and today we're doing a review on a new release from Auscision Models here in Australia, and this is the New South Wales Government Railroad Mark 144 Class Diesel, diesel electric locomotive that is. And as you can see, it comes in this box here, which is well presented, and a hard cardboard. Like I said, this is a HO scale locomotive with lock sound and DCC. So we'll get straight into it. Like I said, nice printed drawing here, well presented on all sides. There you've got the head of the locomotive, and then on the other side another drawing and the sticker. So as you can see here, like I said already, this is under the New South Wales Government Railroad, and it is in their signature Indian red, and we have number 4401. And this specific locomotive comes with the duck egg logo and a single micro light. So, other than that, there isn't too much else going on. Here we have an underbody drawing of the model, and then here we have a topside view. So, we'll get straight into it and slide the top off. And straight away we have this sheet here. And first of all, we have what they call the locomotive instructions. So it comes with, or notes all the features of the model, as you can see. So we have model features, sound features, some safety notes, and other pretty basic and standard information. And then on the flip side, we have the functions and some DCC and maintenance information. So, the other thing we have is the exploded parts diagram. Once again, pretty standard for today's models. So everything that you can see on the model is there. And then other than that, we just take off this foam insert, and straight away we have the locomotive wrapped in film. It appears there's no accessories of the like, and it's simply just a locomotive, and yeah, it looks absolutely amazing. So we won't waste any further time and take it out and take a closer look. So as you can see, we've now removed the 44 class locomotive from the packaging. Everything seemed well, there was nothing missing, no damage or parts that had come loose, and the paint seems to be absolutely perfect. So we'll just run over the features that Auscision states on this sheet here. So detail wise, there is a variety of metal and plastic hand railings, lots of little rivet detailing. For the most part, the details are plastic, and as well as the shell also being plastic with a die-cast chassis, so it has a bit of heft to it. And other than that, we've got knucklehead couplers at either end, functional headlight, micro lights, the number board lights are also functional, detailed cab interior, we've got wipers, we have some piping here and there. Other than that, pretty basic, nothing too unique. So yeah, detail wise and feature wise, it is a pretty basic thing for HO, but that doesn't mean it's bad by any measure, and it's certainly we're still quite happy with what Auscision offers. But just taking a closer look, as you can see, the detail is quite exquisite. It certainly keeps up with American competitors, if you tell me, in terms of the detail. But we will have to see in terms of operating how well this one performs. And this is a unique Australian locomotive. As you can see, it has an interesting design, especially at the rear. So as you can see here, it has a rear-facing cab with this extremely unique look. Once again, functional lights here and numbering. So yeah, it's a very interesting looking locomotive. And Australia seems to be full of those. So nothing too similar to what you'd have in terms of an American equivalent. It looks a bit like your Alcos, your FAs, PAs sort of thing. But yeah, it has its own uniqueness, especially here at the rear of the locomotive. All the wheels have electrical pickup. Here on the bottom, if you can see that, there's some switches for the lighting if you wish to turn off the headlights, white marker lights and red marker lights. And then yeah, a bit of Auscision information there on the bottom. Everything seems to be all well and good. So yeah, very unique locomotive, very Australian, and certainly a classic. So we won't waste any further time and get it straight onto the rails. So, we'll see it. So overall, that is a wrap on our review of Auscision Models 44 Class Diesel Locomotive. All in all, it is a high quality model that I think certainly sets a standard for what Australia can bring to the table when it comes to HO scale, and it meets a lot of the standards of its American models, and we're certainly happy to have this type of model. It's extremely unique, especially with that rear mounted cab. All the materials, the detail is all really well done, and it is a good runner as well. So we've had absolutely no problems with this locomotive. Also, like I said, Auscision's done a really good job. Just talking about the features and especially the sound functions, there is an absolute load of them from 0 to 31. So there's a lot of functions, a lot of playability with this sort of model, and yeah, the sound is amazing. Obviously it has a lock sound decoder, so there's a lot of things you can do with that sort of decoder, and I think Auscision's done a really good job. So I don't have much else to say about this locomotive. If you are into this railroad or these types of Australian models, certainly highly recommendable. But if not, if you like these sort of unique models from around the world, I definitely recommend it in that way too. So thanks for watching. Any recommendations in the comments, a like would be well appreciated, and subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.